this is just the packages that the teacher put together for Dutchess Outreach. Hey besties, welcome to another video. We are on Vlogmas day 12. Can you believe it? I can't even believe it. We are on video 12 for the month of December. And I am pumped and excited. So hubby's washing the dishes, so if you hear the water running, I'm sorry. I'm in the basement with y'all. We are going to be pouring a 12-ounce candle, crackling wick candle. I had gotten a request a few years ago to show how I make my candle. So this is going to be a 12-ounce wood wick crackling burning candle. So exciting. And then I'm going to be doing a little discussion with you all. Hope you guys like it. It's very important. Maybe you can tell by the title, or maybe the thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe even the description. If you like videos like this, please leave a red heart emoji in the comments and like, follow, or subscribe. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. All right? Really appreciate it. It really does wonders for the channel. It gets other people to click on it, view it, whatever it takes for us small creators to get out there and be seen. Anyways, let's get it. Hi guys, so we're going to be doing some talking points, right? And these entail mixing your own unique scent, to make your candle brand as unique as you can possibly make it. There's a lot of candle makers that don't mix their fragrance, so it's not giving a sense of uniqueness when a customer comes to your booth or purchase from you. They're like, oh yeah, I tried this scent already. We don't want that. We want to be as unique as possible. So to create a unique brand, you have to first understand the complexity of scents. What scents work through what season? What scents are good with combination with other scents? Let me see. What scent goes with your business? Because each business is different. Like a business can be like pure vanilla scent, pure woodsy note, pure earthy manly notes. You know what I mean? So you have to know what scent component works with your brand. On top of that, you have to know what scents work together as a unit. And to understand that, I'm going to try to break it down as best as I know. I've been making candles for well over 7 years, and I have owned my business for 4 years. For 4 years now. I'm not an expert. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert, but I do know a thing or two about blending scents. So I'm looking at my notes, right? So we're gonna explore like the fragrance family, like the spicy, the woodsy, the citrus notes, the earthy notes, the clean notes. So I'm a earthy, woodsy kind of girl, okay? So I like those kind of manly, earthy scents. That's me. I like the manly, earthy scents. So musk, lavender works really well with any kind of musky scent. Musk and lavender works really well together. So if you understand the complexity of those notes, you understand that lavender have a lot of that wood burning component. If you ever try drying a real, like I was saying, if you ever try drying like a real lavender bush, you will know that it has that woodsy scent component to it because it's dried, right? It's dried, so that's why it gives you that. And to understand how these aromas complement each other, you have to understand how the flower, the root, or the bark works or smell on its own. So for me, I travel around the world. I travel around the world, so I kind of like know how some of these flowers and barks and stuff smell, to know if I would like them in my candle. But also, if you are essential oil person, you will also know how these scents complement each other, okay? And yeah, so you have to know how these scents will work together in harmony, right? It's like a opera, it's like a sing. So you have to understand the top note, the middle note, and the bass note, how they will complement each other and like sing to you, like in that harmonious scent explosion. Okay, the next thing is you have to, like I said, you have to experiment with essential oils. So with experiment with essential oils is the easiest way to blend it, because you're getting like the pure essence of that flower, that root, that bark. And with that, you will understand how these components, these scents work together and intermingle and make a new scent that you never know would exist, right? So you have to understand that. I'm looking at my notes. I already said layering, so you have the layer with the middle and the top and the base notes. It's very important to know how they work and how they burn and evolve into this unique scent that you will love or your customer will love. And then, yeah, draw. Another thing is to like think about the season you're in. Right now, we're in, I think we're still in fall. I think we're still in fall, so we still need the essence of this pumpkin, the new beginning. So the trees, the leaves are falling, but then it's giving this fresh scent, right? So we're still in fall. So we have to grab from Mother Nature, right? So right now, fall is giving this cozy, put on your little sweater weather, your little scarf weather. We're preparing for the negative degree because we're still in fall, right? But the leaves are falling. There was pumpkins the other day, clove, wine, right? Oranges. Let me see what else. Pine trees. It's still in there because it's Christmas. So fall don't start until like late December, right? So we still in that Christmas kind of beginning, like we're pushing into the Christmas season. Yeah, so we have to pull from Mother Nature. Then we have winter, where we have the straight on fall, leaves, earthy, leather. Leather is very popular in the winter months. What's another one that's popular? Patchouli, very popular. If you hear the water again, that's hubby. Let me see what else. What else? Leather. And some musk in there. Like everybody, a lot of people like earthy musky, and they also like rose, like the dark, deep rose. Not the fresh rose, but the dark rose when it's starting to like wither. When you get that scent, a lot of people like that dark rose. So rose and patchouli work really well together in this season. I have a nice scent that really pulls people in. Another one is like any type of latte, like coffee, chai, any tea, black tea and stuff, really well for this holiday season. And when it comes to like spring, people want the oranges and like the peppermint and the florals to come in, right? Yeah, and then the summer they want everything floral, fresh. So you have to know what is in for the season so you can prepare. And I suggest that you guys prepare 2 to 3 months in advance for the changes. If you're a candle maker, soap maker, fragrance maker on a whole, you have to prepare. You prepare from last year. Okay, so now I'm teaching you guys because now I am preparing for next year, fall, summer, spring now. Okay, I didn't do that last year. So now I'm pre-preparing myself for. Hope you guys could have heard me because I forgot to pick up the mic. But yeah, so now I'm preparing myself for all these seasons ahead of time. So I have been writing down my top sellers per season, and I have been eliminating the ones that I don't they sell. All my candles sell, but some sell slower than others. So I'm eliminating the ones that don't really sell as much because I don't want to hold on to inventory. I want to push inventory out. So I've been monitoring what has been going on in my business. And so that's one thing. And then like I was saying, like I'm preparing myself for the season. Like Christmas, I already wrote down what I want to do for next Christmas or fall, right? And then I'm already starting my spring. I haven't reached summer yet, but I'm getting there. So as I grow, just like you all will grow, because you guys are growing with me, right? So as you guys grow, you guys will grow with me, and we're gonna be doing it together. We're gonna plan for what's gonna be our next drop coming soon, right? So I already have winter for next year already planned. Boom, right? And then I'm gonna work on summer, and I already downgraded on my core line. So I basically, I think, have like 8 or 10 candles in my core line now. I'm working on a new label for them, and they will be colorful with gold. So, and I have some other collections coming. I don't know if they're going to be successful. Don't get me wrong. When you have a collection, that don't mean it's going to be great. But I'm going to be dropping a new collection. And with that, that's going to be a different color from the rest. And I hope you all love it like I do. Because a lot of my customers, I find out, they love vanilla. So it's going to be vanilla theme. FYI. Like anything vanilla, sweet, pastry. Yeah. So that's going to be it. And yeah. Let me see what else. Yes, this is another important one. Keep a journal. I said it. Keep a journal. Do your testing and write it down or type it out. Okay? So you know what scent you blend that smells amazing, and try it. What I've been doing, which is not like 100%, right, is I have been blending my scents and then putting them in wax melts. I know the scent won't throw as well as a wax melt as it will in a candle. Or I mean, not to say that. I mean, like, it won't, how should I put this? Wax melt will have a good scent throw if you have a good formula. But when it's in a candle, it kind of might smell differently because you have a wick that's fueling the scent, right? So the wick is being like a fuel to it's an ignition for the scent to disperse into the air. You get what I'm trying to say to you? So it might come across differently because it's not a pure melted wax. When you have the fire burning the wax and the oil, it might come off differently. But for me, when I blend it and I do all of these testing, and I make my family members smell them when I do like the cotton ball test and the cute, they don't get a good scent. They're like, ew, it don't smell good. Oh, it smells like laundry. Ooh, they don't give me the good vibe. But when I put in a wax melt, they're like, oh, what's that scent? The scent you didn't like yesterday. You know, so that's why I'm saying to you that you should test your scent blends in different ways. So once I do my wax melt blend, then I'll move on to a candle blend. Okay, so I'll make the same blend and make it in a smaller candle and put it in a room that I know that the scent would throw in, instead of my big open floor plan. Upstairs I have an open floor plan. There kitchen, dining room, living room, and a sitting room, and then we have a hallway. So if I can smell it from my hallway all the way in, I know it's a strong thrower, because it shouldn't be in like so many different rooms, because yeah, it's a big house. So it shouldn't throw so well. So either I need to decrease my percentage, or I need to like not make it in a big candle, because yeah, so I'm nervous to sell any candle that have like that my customers don't have an open floor plan. But I had this one customer that they had an open floor plan. They were like, oh, we can smell it downstairs and we can smell it upstairs, and I got nervous, but they loved it because they can smell it throughout their home. But if I'm selling my candle to a customer that have like a small apartment, I'm gonna be nervous because I'm gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be too strong, they're gonna hate it. So it's like a give and take. So I try to tell customers, if you're purchasing one of these big candles, please be aware that it will fill like four rooms or your entire home. So if your home is really big, do not purchase. You know, and I prefer, if you don't have such a big home, to like get one of these 8 ounce will be really well for you. And you can still hear and hear the crackling, and you can still smell the yummy fragrance that you chose. So yeah. So the next thing is, like I said, make sure you write it down. Make sure you write down your fragrance blends. And if you want, you can share it, but if you don't want to, you don't have to share your fragrance brand. If you're a YouTuber like me, I don't share my fragrance blends, but if you want to, you can. I've tried other fragrance blends, and I've actually made my own. I haven't used the ones, but I've used like certain base, especially sandalwood. Sandalwood is a base that's really universal if you know how to use it. So sandalwood, patchouli, lavender, those three, and sometime leather. If you know how to use these 3 to 4, you got it. Like, you are a true candle maker, okay? You are a true gem. Those are the 4 bases that I'm like, ooh, especially certain seasons. You know when to use them, right? If you're a true candle, you know when to use these certain fragrances and blend them and make them your own. Because when you go to these markets and they're oversaturated, you have to stand out. And you don't want somebody to be like, oh, I smell that chai already. Her price is $25. Let me go get that instead of this $35 candle. Even though it's cotton wick and you have one awake, it's the same scent. Let me buy this one. You know what I mean? You want to stand out like, ooh, I never smelled this scent before. Yeah, you want to stand out in the candle community because you want to make your customer be like, ooh, I've never smelled this candle before. And you can proudly say, only by me. You only can find this fragrance at essencebyLE.com. Yeah. And that's what you want. You want your customer to be like, I'm getting a unique experience. Your customers want to feel important. They want to feel like they have a one-of-a-kind product that nobody else have. I want to feel that. I want to feel special. Don't you? I want to feel special. So when I get that special blend of a candle, and the candle actually work. I made that candle yesterday. And I can smell it. I'm supposed to wait 3 days. But guess what? I can smell that candle and it's burning beautifully. Who did that? I did that. Essence by Ellie. Shellie, that's me. So I know that when I put out a product, I'm putting out a good product. And this one is not uniquely blend, but I want to blend it with something. So I'm just testing it out. Because it smells good on its own. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's really it's my scent. Really masculine. Really demure. That's me. I love that. That masculine, earthy, scent. Yeah. Let me check out what it is. I'll check out what it is. It's ozone, bergamot, lavender, mint, oat moss, earth. Yeah. That's me. That's a clean, earthy, burning scent. It's not musky, but it's clean and earthy because it got an ozone in it. It got a lavender in it. It got mint in it. But like I said, this is a candle that's made for the video. It's not a candle that I'm gonna resell. So if somebody wanna make it, it's a really good strong thrower. So go try it. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a really strong thrower. I might put it in a body butter. Always, always, always test your candles. That will be my number one thing for y'all in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different vessels that you guys might carry. Just test your blend in all of those categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different vessels that you guys carry, and then you guys will have a unique candle that you and your customers will enjoy. And to be unique, you're embracing like a new target market, that they will only find your candle at your company, and it sets you apart from the competition. There's a lot of us. I go and apply, and event planners and market goers and hosts are like, we have enough candles, we can't have you. Not that your candle is bad, it's just that they have too much. And I can respect that. I respect hosts that say, we can't have any more candle. I've been at places where I have a candle maker over here and a candle maker over there. And it's a lot for me to sell my candle, because by the time they get to my booth, they're like, oh, another candle maker. Oh, and I don't want my potential customers to feel, frustrated. I don't want my customers to feel frustrated. I want when they walk in these events, they're having like a great experience. Because guess what? I want them to come back next year or next month or next week and purchase from me again. I don't want them to be overwhelmed by the oversaturation of the same industry. Some of us are really doing a really, really good job, and it's hard for us to stand out. It's really hard for us to stand out. And to stand out, we have to have unique scent, unique packaging, a beautiful setup. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So when a event planner or a market assistant, or whatever their category is, right, comes and they say, we have too much, I respect that. I do. 100% I respect it. Because I don't want to be in that situation again where somebody's across from me and beside me. I don't want it. Or even like 3-4 booths away from me. It's too much. And that's why I cut down on a lot of the events that I do. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. So again, you need to pay attention to details and do your testing. What else? Know your fragrance blends. Know what works well with other scents. And have fun. The first thing I need to say is you need to have fun. Experiment. Just experiment with your blends. See what works for you. Maybe what I say might not be your jive, which is fine. But you need to find your own unique scent and embrace it. Again, my name is Shellie, the owner of Essence by Ellie. I do home fragrances as well as body care fragrances. If you like my channel and what I'm telling you today, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you. If not, just continue watching, because there will be Vlogmas Day 13. Oh, I love number 13. So yes, there will be Vlogmas 13. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.